Good afternoon, students. Today we are study about Unit 18, Organization of Tissue. Right? Just we should learn about in this chapter Introduction. Cellular organization like bacteria and protozoa are made up of single cells. On the other hand, multicellular organisms like higher plants and animals are composed of millions of different type of cells like liver cell, lung cell, heart cell, right, that are grouped into different levels of organization. Listen it. Multicellular organisms have specialized cells, tissues, organs and organ system that perform specific function. Group of cells positioned and digested to perform a particular functions is called a tissue, right? A group of cells made up of tissue. An organ is structure made up of a collection of tissue that carry out specialized functions. For example, in plants, the root, stem and leaves are organs, where xylem and phloem are tissue, right? Listen it. Root, stem, leaves. It is a plant organs. Xylem tube, phloem tube are called tissue. Listen it. Between the difference. Similarly, in animal stomach, for example, is an organ that consists of tissue made up of epithelial cells, gland cells, and muscle cells. In this chapter, you will learn about different type of plant and animal tissue and how they are modified to coordinate life activity. Okay, right. First of all, we should discuss about plant tissue. Plants are made up of vegetative and reproductive tissues. In general, plant tissue are classified into two types, namely meristem or meristematic tissue, right? Listen to it. Meristem or meristematic tissue. Another one, permanent tissue, right? First, we should teach about meristematic tissue or meristems. The term meristem is derived from Greek word. The term meristem derived from Greek word. Dear students, underline the word meristem from Greek word. Meristos, which means meristos means divisible or having cell division activity. Meristematic tissue are grouped of immature cells that are capable of undergoing cell division. Already you know about cell division, right? In plants, meristem is found in zones where growth can take place. Example, apex of stem, root, leaf primordia, vascular cambium, cork cambium, etc. They are all called meristematic tissue, right? Next, characters. They are living cells. Cells are small, oval shape, polygonal shape or round shape. They are thin-walled with dense cytoplasm, large nuclei and small vacuoles. Nuclei are large, it having small vacuoles. They undergo mitotic cell division. They do not store food material. Types of meristems based on position and the basis of their position in the plant. Meristems are of three types. First one is apical meristem, intercalary meristem, lateral meristem. The three are called meristems. First, we should study about apical meristem. They are found at the apices are growing points of root and shoot and bring about increase in length. Intercalary meristem, it lies between the region of permanent tissue and is part primary meristem. It is found either at the base of the leaf, example pinus, or at the base of internodes, grasses internodes. Lateral meristem, these are arranged parallel and cause the thickness of the plant part. This is a longitudinal sections of shoot apex. Longitudinal section. It is a function. Meristems are actively dividing tissue of the plant that are responsible for primary and secondary growth of the part. The plants having two type of growth, primary growth and secondary growth. Primary growth means elongation. Secondary growth means thickness. See, permanent tissue. Permanent tissues are those in which growth has stopped either completely or for the time being. It is a permanent growth. At times, they become meristematic partially or fully. Permanent tissue are of two types: simple tissue, complex tissue. Simple tissue. Simple tissue are homogeneous tissue. Same homogeneous tissue composed of structurally and functionally similar cells. Example, parenchyma, chlorenchyma and sclerenchyma. Listen to it. Next, we are see about parenchyma cells. Parenchyma are simple permanent tissue. Underline the word permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue composed of living cells. Parenchyma cells are thin-walled, oval, rounded, polygonal shape. See, parenchyma shape. Well developed space among them. In aquatic plants, parenchyma possess intercellular air space and is named as aerenchyma, like Eichhornia, having air space, the space filled with the air. The air mainly responsible for floating or buoyancy, right? It giving to the plant. When exposed to light, parenchyma cells may develop chloroplast and are known as chlorenchyma. The chloroplast producing cells are called chlorenchyma. Parenchyma may store water in many succulent and xerophytic plants like desert plants. Opuntia, having parenchyma may store water capacity. It also serves as the functions of storage of food, reserves, absorption, buoyancy, secretion, right? See, this is parenchyma cells. Parenchyma, aerenchyma. In the space filled with the air. In this space filled with the water or food. These chlorenchyma. The chlorenchyma are present in chloroplast. The chlorenchyma are responsible for production of starch, photosynthesis. Do you know, in potato, parenchyma vacuoles are filled with starch. In apple, parenchyma stores sugar. Potato parenchyma stores starch. Apple parenchyma stores sugar. Right? Next, we will discuss about chlorenchyma. Collenchyma is a living tissue found beneath the epidermis. Cells are elongated with unevenly thickened walls, right? Cells have rectangular, oblique or taperingments and periston protoplast. They possess thick primary non-lignified walls, having non-lignified walls. They provide mechanical support for growing organism. In the colon-chyma are responsible for providing mechanical support. See, this is a structure of colon-chyma cells. Next is sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma consists of thick-walled cells which are often lignified. Sclerenchyma cells are dead and do not possess living protoplast at maturity. Sclerenchyma cells are grouped into fibers and sclerites. Underline the words fibers and sclerites. Fibers are elongated sclerenchymatose cells. Underline the word sclerenchymatose cells, usually with a pointed end. Usually are present in pointed end. Their walls are lignified. Fibers are abundantly found in many plants. The average length of fibers is 1 to 3 millimeter. However, in plants like linum, tatissimum, flax, Cannabis sativa, hemp plant, and Corchorus capsularis, jute plant. Fibers are extensively longer. Its range from 20 millimeter to 550 millimeter. It is in the plants having very longest fiber. Underline the word which plants having longest fibers. Sclerites are widely distributed in plant body. They are usually broad, may occur in single or in groups. Sclerites are isodynamic with lignified walls. Isodynamic with lignified walls. Pits are prominent and seen along the walls. Lumen is filled with wall materials. Sclerites are also common in fruits and seeds. Underline the word. Sclerites are also common in fruits and seeds. See, this is a fiber. In this region, narrow rumen, lignified thick walls. This is lignified thick walls. See, this is sclerites. Complex tissue. Complex tissue are made up of more than one type of cells that work together as a unit. Complex tissue consists of parenchyma and sclerenchyma cells. However, colon-chymatose are not present in such tissue. Underline the word third point. Common examples are xylem and phloem. What is xylem? Xylem is a connecting tissue which conduct water, minerals, nutrients upward from root to leaves. Right? It conduct water, minerals, nutrients from soil to top of the plant via root. Right? Xylem gives mechanical support to the plant body. Xylem is composed of xylem tracheids, xylem fibers, xylem vessels and xylem parenchymas. Right? What are the supports are present in xylem? Two more questions. Xylem tracheids, xylem fibers, xylem vessels and xylem parenchyma. Right? Okay. Thank you, students. We will discuss about next class in next part. Okay. Thank you, students. Thank you. So last